is Zone Zero. Evelyn is finally here, guys, and she is absolutely shaking up the meta. And oh, guys, whoo! I've looked at the tier list already, and my god, do I disagree with I have Evelyn playstat? Actually, I don't disagree. I just think the expert level notion they have on her is absolute fucking ridiculous. Come on, guys, let's not do that. So I'm gonna jump you guys into my review of the Prydwen tier list. Now, hopefully you enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because you're about to see an absolute shit show. Well, Prydwen's finally got their lazy ass and made a new tier list, and they haven't made any changes to it. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wait, did they move Harumasa down? I don't know. Did they not? I don't know, man. We're gonna get into the tier list here, guys. I have some disagreements with this shit here. My god. Oh, EVELYN. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, guys, we have a lot to talk about with this shit. Jesus Christ. Let's start with the support tier first, guys. As I've said it time and time again. Yo, absolutely agree with this shit. Put them at the top. They deserve to be up here. They are number one, number two, best fucking, like, panty and stocking up here at the top. They are the best right now. What I still have gripes with is why the fuck Seth is still up in this tier. Maybe it's me nitpicking, but bring his ass down here. I do not feel like he's on the same level as Shokaku right now. I think you bring him down, like I've said time and time again. I think with what he provides, he does provide a very big niche in like the anomaly proficiency he's giving to the team, but I really don't feel like any character needs that. Keep it a buck with you. What character really needs the anomaly proficiency he gives? And he can only give buff to one character that has shield. Like, I don't know about this one, Chief. For me personally, guys, I'd be moving him down in a buck 1000 with you too. With how the shock meta is kind of going right now, this might go back up whenever we get the release of Soldier 11 or whatever, the new Anbi of Soldier 11, the new Anbi we're getting. I'd be moving her down too. Rena just doesn't seem as good for me as using like a Nicole or even a Lucy in most scenarios. Like, I just feel like the buffs they provide are a little bit better than what she can provide. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong. Maybe I'm copying. I'm pretty ooga booga brain, so I mean, it could definitely be that. But from my perspective, my experience, I think she moves down here. And then also with Shokaku's, I think Shokaku deserves to be here. I think she's a bit slower than these characters right here. It takes a lot more time to get her on and off the field. The buff she can provide does require a little bit of timing and stuff like that to actually execute her buffs. So for that matter, I'd be leaving her right here for now. But yeah, I think that she's on the same level as Shokaku. I think fucking Seth moves the fuck down. What are we doing? We should move him down, bro. I really don't see the benefit of having him here. I'm not saying he's bad. I just don't think he's as good as Shokaku's is right now in the current meta. Now, Ben Biggerton, bro. Okay, his ass would be up here in tier fucking 0 if this is R34. If this were the R34 tier list, guys, hey, he would be up here. But unfortunately, this is not the R34 tier list, so he's in the fucking gut of tier 3. I'm never going to build his ass. And you guys never let me know in the comment section down below if he's actually good or not. So yeah, he's staying down there. That's my final decision on him. Now on to the next tier, which is the stunner tier. Guys, I just don't understand this shit, bro. I have tried time and time again to use Lighter. I don't know about his ass, but I don't know how I feel about it. The buffs he provides are fucking great, fucking amazing. But he's a stunner, so I feel like he should do his job as a stunner good. And he just doesn't do that. I feel like his stunning capabilities is less than Lycon. Like, I feel like if you're a stunner or any of these classes, you should do your job exceptionally well. And with that being said, he does not do that job exceptionally well. We're going to be moving all these characters down. Ambi goes down one tier. I think Coletta goes down one tier. I think we move Lycon down to this tier as well, to meta tier. And then I think we move him down to this tier right here. I think everyone gets a bump down. And if I were to rank where I think Trigger and also Purlcha are going to be, because both those should be stunner characters, I think that probably we see Trigger up here. I don't think there's any doubt about that. So we're going to put Trigger up here with this tier. And if I were to think where they would put maybe Purlcha at, I think Purlcha probably sits right here in this tier. Honestly, guys, I do think Purlcha will probably be like a tier below what Trigger can do, just based off of the other. Maybe not, because I mean, they're like pretty, in respects, like pretty close to what they can do, right? Or I guess in the tiering system anyways they are. Would it be a full tier below? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I think she's either going to be right here or right here, and I think Trigger's even at the top. But I'm curious to see what you guys think right here. But this is my take on how the whole stunned clash should be going here. Now, finally for this one. Woo! Guys, Miyabi really fucked the meta up, didn't she, guys? Holy Holy fuck. I cannot believe she messed the meta up this bad, bro. Dude, she's just sitting at the top here like a queen, bro. She's leaving no room for anyone else. Let's be honest, guys. Silver Soldier Ambi ain't hitting this shit either, guys. Silver Soldier Ambi sitting right here in the back with Julian, Yanagi, Jane Doe, Evelyn, Bernice. They're all sitting in the back right here because she has fucked the meta up so fucking bad. It is crazy how bad she's messed the meta up. You know what's even crazier about this? That while I think Silver Soldier Ambi will be right here, I don't know. You guys told me I was coping before. Why is Expert here? Please let me know in the comment section down below. From my experience playing with her, she is not expert level. I feel like she is much easier to play than he is. I think if we're talking in terms of like how like these characters play comparatively, I think, yeah, he deserves that shit. I do not think she deserves this medal here. That's what I'm saying. Personally, honestly, I think that Silver Soldier Ambi's harder to play than what she is. I would probably give that to her over him. I still think they're both easier to play than what she's able to do. I just think this copium that we're putting this here. Now, do I agree with her tier here? Yeah. Dude, like I said, Miyabi is just a different fucking beast, guys. And it's insane that we are at a point right now in the game where they gave us such a unit that is so power creepy to everyone else that they can't even touch her. They can't even fucking touch her, guys. So, I mean, like, if you're pulling the DPS units at this point right now in the game, they better be your second DPS because... like, if they're third DPS, there's not even point in pulling, guys. If you have any of these characters right here, I think they deserve... I just think you don't even need to pull anyone else. You have Miyabi, one other DPS in your account, you're pretty good to go, right? Because she's Ith, was Ith links up with Ether pretty well, so you already have a tight matchup there. I guess if you're Lightning, though, you would really do need, like, a Lightning DPS. Because, honestly, truthfully, guys, your other matchup here is going to be Fire and Physical, and then you have Lightning on its standalone weakness, where most enemies that are weak to Lightning are only weak to Lightning. Some cases they're weak to Lightning and Ether, but there's very, very small cases that's actually true. So for this matter, honestly, I think pulling Silver Soldier Ambi here will probably be the better choice to pull on because Evelyn here is... she's fire, right? But I mean, you could just run Hawk to a girl down here, or if you already have Bernice, if you already have Jane Doe here, you kind of already cover the bases that she covers anyways. You don't really need a fire DPS in your account. Considering how good Piper is, just run Piper in those scenarios, right? I think Silver Soldier Ambi is a better pick because of the fact that there are not many like lightning DPS in the game or good lightning DPS in the game. You have him down here, right, where he's good, but you need to have a high level of skill to actually play with this fuck. So I mean, like, really, are you playing with him? I don't know, guys. Other than that, like, as far as the rest of this tier list is concerned, I mean, I can agree with her being there. I agree with her being there. I don't agree with him being down here. Yes, he's expert level play, but if we're talking about where he sits at in terms of the damage he can do and the damage possibility he has, I think he sits up with here with them. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I think he is better than what Soldier level 11 is able to do, right? And on top of that, guys, he is a Lightning DPS, and Lightning does sit in its own little niche of like needing its own damage type here. So I feel like if you're in a Lightning scenario, I don't think you're running these two here. Truthfully and honestly, I think you're running him there for a Lightning scenario, right? So I think I would be putting him up there. In my opinion, I'd be leaving Kurt down here. Now, as far as Grace and everyone else, I've been saying this, move him up, bro. Move him the fuck up. I think he's better than both these units here combined. I think that he works super well with her. If you're able to get better shockers in the game, then I think he works even better. Someone to put shock on the enemy, I think he works as a great sub DPS in that niche. And honestly, I want to see more DPS like him, where they can re-proc anomalies. I think that is like the next big step for anomalies, right? Like, you have your disorders and you have your reprockers like him. I think that would be really, really good. Give them a high anomaly proficiency. Give them a high reproc rate. Yo, Kafka added into the game, baby. Anyways, that's really all the takes that I have to make in today's video about like the tiers we've gotten here, right? We haven't got any new 4 stars in the game or A ranks in the game. Purlcha is coming though, so that's huge. I love to see Purlcha added into the game. The only other, I guess, A rank that I would like to see added into the game is some other DPS, right? Because you do have to keep in mind, we are losing Harumasa very soon as free to play, I think, right? He's 1.7, we're losing him after 1.7. So I think in 2.0, because I think that's when 2.0 is coming out, is after 1.7, we need another 4-star or A rank DPS in the game. I think that's where it needs to be. I think that character probably needs to rank around right here or right here. One of these two categories here they need to rank in. I think that's perfectly fine. We already have an anomaly DPS here, which is great, but we need some type of a pure DPS here to rank as well, and that's what I think needs to happen. Anyways, guys, I ranked every character today, going from Trigger, Purlcha, and Soldier, and what, fucking Ambi, my bad, Silver Soldier Ambi here, and honestly, guys, yeah, Miyabi fucked the tier list up. She fucked the meta. She actually ruined the fucking meta, guys. Because no one is beating her ass until we have another fucking, the fucking Void Hunter, I guess. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. And see you later. Bye-bye.